Friends, Romans, and countrymen, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chandra, and this is a pleasant Saturday afternoon. I'm sitting in my office, my window is open, and today I had an epiphany recently, and I want to make a video on it today. And it is about why are you not successful in life? Or for some people, we can say not as successful as you would like to be in life as of now, so far. What is the reason for that? 99% of people are not happy with the way things are in their life, not happy with where they are in life, and I am one of them. Let me be very honest with you. I am not happy with the progress I have made so far in my life, right? And fortunately, by the grace of God, I am happy enough to understand, I'm lucky enough to understand and accept the reason behind it. And I believe that reason is applicable for most of the people. And I'm going to talk about that in this video, right? I hope that once you watch this video and apply those logics and that rationale to your life, you will be able to understand as well about what are the decisions that have caused you to be in this role, and how you can change it going forward, and what are the changes you can implement to see a better life in the later course of your life, right? Now, if you're in India, or even if you're outside India, you would be familiar with IPL, Indian Premier League. It is the largest, most popular cricket league in the world. It is the equivalent of the European football leagues or Champions League, stuff like that, where the most talented and promising cricketers are purchased by different franchises to play cricket, and they are paid handsome amounts for it. When I was slightly younger, IPL has been going on for more than 15 years now. When I was slightly younger, like 3-4 years ago, until 3-4 years ago, when I used to see an 18-year-old kid or a 20-year-old cricketer getting purchased by franchises in IPL for 10 crores or 15 crores in USD, it would be like $1 million or $1.5 million. Very recently, Ishan Kishan, a young cricketer, was purchased for something like $2 million. When I used to see that, I used to feel a hint of jealousy, or should I say, I used to feel like, I have grown up not so privileged. I have not been, as lucky as these guys. How come they are so young and they're making such kind of money? And the reason for that is pretty simple. You see a 20-year-old guy, you see a 20-year-old cricketer, but he's been playing professional cricket since the age of 5 years. You take any cricketer. Let's say you take Virat Kohli. As of now, he is like 35 years of age. But he has been playing professional cricket since the age of 5 or 6 years. So he has 30 years, 3 decades of hard work behind him. 3 decades of showing up every day, working hard all day long to reach that position where he is right now. Right? So when now I realize this, that, okay, you see that 18-year-old kid or a 20-year-old kid getting that much amount of money, but it is not the kid. It is that 10, 12, 15 years of hard work behind him that is getting rewarded, right? And this, my friends, is the most prominent cause behind a person's success or failure. How much time, effort, and focus have you given to one cause, to one project in life, that will define how successful you become? I will share some more examples. Let's take example of Warren Buffett. He is the greatest investor, widely regarded as the greatest investor of all time, and he's still alive. And he's almost 90 years old, and he got started at 11 years. Now, there are obviously certain things like parenting, where you're born, what parents you're born to. Who obviously, if a child at 6 years of age goes to a cricket academy to start learning cricket or any other sport, it's not his decision, it's his parents' decision, right? So in that sense, they got lucky. Now, if you take the example of Warren Buffett, he started investing professionally at the age of 11 years old. So he's been doing that for 80 years. 8 decades he's been investing. And if you follow his, and it's not that he's a passive investor like most of the people. He's actively doing it, and he's just learning most of the time. He's said to be a learning machine. And I remember one quote from Charlie Munger where he says that to be successful, you don't have to be extraordinarily intelligent or anything. You just have to be just a little lesser of an idiot than the average person for a long, long time to come. I mean, for decades, right? And that is that little margin starts compounding, and it keeps getting bigger and bigger, and that is what decides how successful you become in life. So this is what is the single most defining factor and reason which decides where do you end up in life. Another example would be of my favorite business person. My favorite business person is Shah Rukh Khan. He is an Indian movie star, and I'm not a fan of his acting skills or his movies, but I am a fan of the person Shah Rukh Khan, and I'm a fan of the businessman Shah Rukh Khan. Now, he is almost 60 years old. He looks too good for a person of that age. Extremely hardworking guy, extremely passionate, well-behaved, intellectual guy. He started his career in TV, and let me tell you that he did not have that advantage of getting too early of a start. And it was his conscious decision to come into acting, and he started with television at the age of 23 years, I think, after completing his post-graduation, and then got into movies 3-4 years down the line. So take a look at his life. 1988, 2024. That's 36 years of a body of work. And it's not just like even a 9-to-5 goer or somebody in a government job, even they do 35 years of work, but they don't really work that hard. Most of the people who go to a 9-to-5 job, if you see the amount of serious work that they are doing, it is hardly 2 hours of work on an average. It may be different for people who are in sales, who are making cold calls or stuff like that, but for most people, they don't do a lot of serious work. And even if they do, there is not really that much scope of growth in what they're doing, in the kind of job that they're doing. So if you take a look at Shah Rukh Khan's life, he is today India's biggest superstar, one of the biggest and most popular movie stars in the world. And the reason is that it's 35 years of consistent, relentless hard work that has taken him to that position. One final example I would like to share with you that is much closer to me, not some superstar, but a pretty normal person, and that is my fitness trainer, my gym trainer. His name is Anup. You can find his handle on Instagram, Fitness Anup. Now, this guy is 30 years of age, and he is not extraordinary in any sense. He's not a very good communicator. He is not a very good intellectual, but he is pretty good in what he does. He is, he's a professional bodybuilder and goes to all these bodybuilding competitions and all. And he's been doing this professionally for 15 years now, 1.5 decades. For that 1.5 decades, he has been showing up in the gym at least 5 days a week, every single week, and he is super duper disciplined with his diet. He is, almost obsessed with the amount of protein he is consuming every day, with the amount of workout he's putting in every week. And he's been a professional trainer for almost 7-8 years now. Now, when young kids or somebody who's pretty new to this goes to the gym, and he immediately asks him, hey, how long will it take before I get the six-pack abs? And he just starts laughing. It's like, bro, you just came here. You got to spend a couple of years here and eat like, eat like a mature person, not let your emotions get in the way, and keep working hard. You have to give time to see results of that level, right? So again, this example again proves the point. 5 examples I shared with you, and this has been the epiphany that has dawned on me, and this has made me more secure, more relaxed as a person. And you have to, internalize this and understand this, that anything that you are starting in life, any initiative, any business, any role, if you want to become really successful in life and you don't see yourself doing that particular thing 10 years down the line, then it's a good idea to not do it. Don't do it. I will share my own example. I resigned from a Government of India job in 2019. It's been 5 years. Now, within those 5 years, for the first 3 years, I dabbled in a lot of things. I started an offline business. It was a food business. It didn't work. Then I started freelancing online. I was doing well. I was making more money than my job. But again, it was not something, first of all, I was not aware of this concept. And I needed money to run the house. So I took anything that I could find. It was only 1.5 years ago that I seriously started an SEO service, an SEO agency, SearchBuy, and now we are comfortably doing over $20,000 per month every month. So again, this learning combined with 1.5 years of continuous effort has taken us to this position. Now, when I see some other, professional and bigger agencies who are doing like millions of dollars per year in revenue, but then I take a look at for how long they've been in the game and for how long the owner or the founder has been in business and how long his network is, etc., etc. And then you realize that, okay, they deserve to be where they are and you deserve to be where you are, right? Even this YouTube channel, I got serious about it only like a couple of months ago. So when you take a look at the biggest YouTubers in the world, you realize that they have been at this game for at least 5 to 6 years, and they have been pretty consistent at producing high quality video content, right? So it takes that amount of time to become successful in life, and with that, it's not just time and then continuous hard work and effort. Now, the number one lesson that I have derived from this experience is what I am going to do with this awareness and knowledge for my children. I have one son who is 6 years old, and I have another one on the way. I don't know it's going to be son or a daughter. But the one lesson that I have learned big time is that if you want to become really successful in life, like extraordinary, you have to pick one thing, one niche, one project, or one area. It could be sports, it could be music, it could be corporate, it could be business, anything. Talk to your children and see what is their focus, what is their interest, where would they like to go, what do you see as a parent, and then just try to get them started as early as possible. Like at the age of 10 to 12 years, they should get started, so that when they are 20, they are already a sort of a genius, extraordinary performer in their field of choice, and money will never be a concern when you acquire that kind of authority and expertise in one particular field. So this is one lesson that I have acquired from this experience, and I am going to make sure that my children don't suffer from the lack of this particular, insight, right? So I hope this makes things slightly clearer for you as well, as to why you are not where you think you should be, and how to think long term, how to plan for the long term, how to choose a field of work where you will have more chance of becoming successful, right? Now, before I conclude this video, I would like to invite you to join my private community, which is called the X Factor Club, and it is priced at a lifetime membership of less than $30. It would be 2,499 rupees for a lifetime membership. Once you join, you will be remain a member for lifetime. It will be less than $30 in USD. Now, what you get as a part of joining this community is, first things first, you will get a 2.5 hours course on job search outreach and sales outreach that will teach you how to skip the line, how to get out of the crowd and have a chance of finding a job much faster as compared to other people. Then you will get weekly coaching calls and direct access to me. Any questions you might have regarding your life and business, what you want to do in life, what kind of a career should you choose, preparation for the interview, you can reach out to me and ask questions. There will be more members in our team. And then we are going to be creating a lot of courses going forward. We already have 3 courses that are being developed, one for SEO and link building, another one for real estate transaction coordinator, that can help you find $1,000 or $1,500 per month job pretty easily in the US real estate industry, and another one on personal branding and ghostwriting. So when these courses are live, you will be given preferred access, and you will also get flat 50% off on all the courses. Other than that, you will be able to see from very close quarters how I run my business. You will be able to see the sales calls I do with my clients, what kind of emails we send, what kind of sales calls we do to convince the clients to come work with us. I have worked with some really big clients, including a billionaire. You will be able to see basically how we communicate and how we convince people to start working with us. If you are an Indian student and preparing for government jobs, I have worked for the government of India for 4 years in the Ministry of Defense. Any kind of questions related to SSC or CGL or any kind of government exams, you can come to me and ask for mentorship. You get all that by joining the group. I have created a video with more details about the group and its benefits. You can find the link in the description and then go ahead and join. You just need to fill out a form and make the payment for the lifetime membership. So yeah, that'll be it. I hope you found this video useful, and I hope you're going to use this information in the right way. Thanks so much for your time. It was a pleasure creating this video for you. Thank you.